time for In the Know. Of course, the story of the Nutcracker is one that has spanned generations and across every iteration, and every time it's told, it's one of the easiest ways to get you into the holiday spirit, as we know. And now you can do that right here at home. Joining us from the Central Illinois Ballet to talk about their performance of the Nutcracker is Maya De Leon and Dyson Ramey. Good morning, guys.
Morning. Good morning.
All right, so this is something that everybody knows, everybody has seen, and if people haven't, what can people expect?
Cool. So we have a couple of different versions of the Nutcracker this year.
Okay.
So even if you have seen this ballet before, we have a little bit of a twist, but for one of our shows, we have our classic Nutcracker that follows Clara through her dream of battling mice and going into the Kingdom of the Sweets, meeting the Sugar Plum Fairy. But for the other show, we find that instead of the classic prince that the Nutcracker turns into, the soldier actually becomes her older sister. And we follow the story of her and her sister through fighting the mice and being in awe of the land of the sweets together.
Absolutely. Now, we all know CI Ballet likes to, like you said, put their own signature on these tales, right? Just happened with Sweeney Todd as well back in the fall. I wanted to ask how that creative process went for you guys when you were putting it all together. I mean, was it collaborative? Was there everybody kind of injecting their ideas? Or was there one streamlined process?
Yeah, I'd say that it's a very collaborative idea. Our artistic director, Rebecca Von Ratheny, she's very open to input from her dancers, which we're so grateful to have.
Yes.
So she kind of likes to sit down and talk to us and see what's going on, what we think. We also added the Dewdrop Fairy this year is played by a male, that male being myself.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yes, which is really exciting because you typically don't get to see male characters that are soft and still commanding.
Sure.
But it has that airy quality. So that's exciting to take on this year, and I'm so grateful that she was open to letting us do that.
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of new things to expect, a lot of exciting things to expect. In the preparation process, what has been your guys' favorite part of this whole thing?
I love getting to explore a character that's kind of near and dear to my heart. I have a younger brother, so getting to play the Nutcracker as Clara's older sister, it's just something that, it's an experience that I think is very special to me. One thing that Rebecca and I did collaborate on is the name of the character, because she doesn't exist in most versions. So we named her Alexandra, which translates to protector or helper. And I think a lot of older siblings can relate to the feeling of responsibility for protecting and helping their younger siblings. So it's been fun to kind of play around with that type of character.
Absolutely. As an older sibling myself, I totally get that. It's all part of the job, right? Whether or not we ask for it. So, where can people find you guys if they want to find out more?
Cool. You could visit our website. It is on the screen, so that's easiest for you to
There you go. Yeah, nice and visible.
Yes.
And we also got a list of performance dates as well. Now, how are the versions of each performance determined? Is it going to alternate, or how's that going to work?
The first two performances, so the Friday evening and the Saturday matinee at 2, will be the traditional Nutcracker with Clara and the Nutcracker Prince. And then the second two performances, which is the Saturday evening and the Sunday matinee, will be the new version.
Gotcha. All right. So you know what? You got multiple opportunities to experience this. How are you going to say no to that? That's awesome. Thank you both so much for coming in. And, of course, best of luck, break a leg. I hope you say that in ballet, right? I know it's a theater thing, but do you say that too, or is there a different variation on it?
We do say merde.
Merde?
Yes.
Okay, so it's just like a variation of good luck.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? I learned something today. Merit to both of you. Hope everything goes well, for sure. And, of course, if you want to join us on In the Know, go to 25newsnow.com, click on that tab, and submit the form. And, by the way, speaking of which, In the Know is not done for today. We are also going to have Miller Park Zoo in at 11 o'clock. You can catch them to see how they are lighting up the night with their Christmas displays. Of course, we got some birthdays to talk about in just a little bit, so stick around to find out who's celebrating.